Right, you should be hearing me now. Fingers crossed. Right. Now. Why? Oh, this is... I tried something new, and it's really frustrating that I couldn't get it to work. Back to the drawing board we go. Oh, so... Irritated. Irritated that I couldn't get it to work. But we go again. How we doing, Nick? How we doing, James? Hope everyone is good. Right, let's start with mental Suljovic against Rob Cross. And I suppose the question is, what version of Rob Cross are we going to get? Yeah, I was trying to get streamed to another platform at the same time, but it just wouldn't work. So I hope everyone is good. Everyone is ready to rock and roll. If you want to watch it for free, no, basically. Yeah, unless you've got a UK bookmaker site, you don't have to have a bet, but you need to have money in your account. Is the only way that'll work. If not, PDC TV, and it's not that expensive. It's not bad, not bad. Right. So, who are we thinking for game one? Cross or Suljovic. Suljovic has won the ball. If that is a swayer for you. 6-4 Suljovic. Rob Cross is a real hard one at the moment because in spells he actually played some really good stuff on the Pro Tour. No, no, it's not on Sky. The only place that broadcasts it is PDC TV in the UK. So, we are underway, game one. Remember, only 7 games this afternoon due to Gathering Price withdrawing. They bumped Ross Smith up to this evening. £30,000 for the winner for a weekend's work's not little, I would say. No, Gezi has withdrawn because of his hand. Not fit to play. Rob Cross, early break opportunity here. Not really. There's more players in this one. And the money is more than the Australian-New Zealand one. Mensa's left the old 162. Might not matter because Bobby looking at tops for a break. All clinical from Cross. No, I would expect Gezi to be fit for the World Series finals. $108. Oh, the voice. Need to warm the voice up before we start doing that. Oh. Round 3. I've not looked that far ahead. Suljovic was poor in leg 1. He's caught light here. 180 followed by 140. Could be an instant break back. No, I haven't got it in front of me, mate. Littler is playing. Rob Cross, tops. He stayed there. No, he was. It was only Gezi that pulled out. They were unsure on Littler, but he's travelled. He's there. How we doing, Dale? Good to have you in, buddy. Mental Suljovic breaks straight back 1-1. Yeah, he's travelled, he's all good. It's a good finish from Suljovic. Needed that. He was very erratic yesterday though, wasn't he? He was good in spells, Mensa. We get an early celebration from him. next major is in a couple of weeks. The World Series finals in Amsterdam. I think he miscounted James. I think he thought he had 90 left when he had 80. But remember, there's no such thing as a major in the PDC. 180! Is it? They're all premium televised titles. So the next one is the World Series finals. Don't know if we're streaming yet because I will be in Amsterdam. So it depends if anyone else is available to do this. Obviously, I can't do both from Amsterdam. Oh, it's another little finish from Suljovic. All of a sudden, he's playing well. Rob Cross has work to do here. Why are you angry about Whitlock and Tatar and Puhal? Just out of interest? I had a meal deal, and then I got some chips on the way home. Rob Cross still averaging over a ton here. Because they didn't go through to the quarterfinals. Yeah, but Nick, you've got there's X amount of spots available. You've got to fill them. So 180. Mensa is playing well here. So you've got to fill those spots. 32 in the World Series finals at the moment. Rob Cross is averaging 98.69, Suljovic 98.35. The big fish for Mensa is not going to... Yeah, I was just going to say, it's not as if they've just been handed a spot. The criteria is 26 or 24 players from the order of merit, 4 next ranked, and then the qualifiers. Rob Cross has made a mess of that. Chance for Suljovic. Some electrolytes. Yeah, James, I agree. I'd like to see them Rob Cross, you feel this has to go. This is a big moment. And yeah, 2-2. Cross missed there. Suljovic then goes 3-1 up, throwing for 4-1. Scoreboard pressure could have taken its toll, but Cross does pen it 2-2. Yeah, Littler won it last year, so of course he'll go and try and defend it. Me personally, I know it's a great debate about where everything sits. I'd have the World Championship standalone, and I'd have 4 majors underneath that, and then the rest underneath that. $180. No, James, but I think in general, I actually agree with Michael Smith's point that I think the runners-up should get an invite back, and that's not just Michael. I think all of them. We did a few years ago, but it's on my list to re-ask Matt. No, the World Series is unranked, so the money doesn't go on the ranking system. That's good from Cross, he's broken. Rob Cross winning the big moments here. 5-5, pinned. Rob Cross has put the afterburners on the last couple of legs. He's played some lovely stuff. Suljovic, his level has just dropped a little, and Cross has taken full advantage of that. Welcome along though, everyone. If you are new here, come and say hi in the chat room. I'm in my little office. I spoke to him yesterday. He was a little bit sore, but okay. I've not spoken to him today. You got to think though, the Grand Slam's changing next year. There are changes for the Grand Slam for 26. Afternoon, Millionaire Shortbread. Hope you are good. Bow maybe. I don't see the others being there. Bow potentially. We don't know. It's not 100% been released yet, but we know it's going to 16 groups of 3 players. How are we doing, Anthony? Hope you are good. The BBC don't have the money for it, Dal. That's the issue. They didn't renew it because they didn't have the money to pay for it. Darts would be a great number driver for the BBC, but we just don't have it. Yeah, James, I think the top 16 will be the seeds. So yeah, I think the top 16 will automatically be in the Grand Slam. When Gezi and Johnny and so on missed last year, it was a real blow for the tournament. How are we doing, Alan? I hope you are good, mate. Good to have you in. Cross 4-2, and now he's asking questions again of Suljovic. Yeah, that's what I mean. And look, I know people don't like it, and they say, "Oh, the big guns get protected," and da da da. To a degree, yes, they do, but the broadcasters, with the greatest respect, want the big names in there, and they're the ones paying the money. No, you can't. You can't. Look, the UK Open is very different and easy to get all tour card holders in, but the others you have to have qualifying criteria, and look, not all of them are going to be there. It's been a good response here from Suljovic, because early on in this leg, he was under a bit of pressure, but he's found something. How come Mr. Vegas sponsor the Nordic Darts Masters and the Grand Slam of Darts? Yeah, the Grand Slam. I don't get what you're getting at there, mate. It might just be me. It doesn't make sense. Mate, sorry, if you just explain a bit better what you mean. It's all good. Afternoon, Tom. Hope you are good. Yeah, it should be a good day. Should be a good day. Suljovic has not started this leg well, a leg that he needed to produce in. Have you watched the World Series event that Stephen Bunting won? Yeah. Steve Beaton said he may go to Q School. Not will, may. But I don't think he's guaranteed to get a card, no. They are getting stronger all the time, but they need to start delivering. across 5-3 up. So double five has got him out of jail a fair bit today. Yeah, the Scandinavian players, yes, they are good, but they need to stand up and they need to deliver. It's all right doing it on the Nordic and Baltic Tour and the Super Series. They've looked great, but they need to stand up and deliver in the PDC. There's a list question about Matt Edgar. Yeah, he's going to go to Q School. Not so much that he wants to win a card back, but he wants to be able to play the Challenge Tour and the UK Open stuff. $180. Look, I'm not sure that I love Stevie Beaton is one of the greats, but I'm not sure he's good enough anymore to compete at that level. Ooh, snub. Suljovic looking at tops to keep this one alive and pins it. Yeah, I agree. I think Hendo's the one out of the seniors group that is still good enough to get his card back. No, I think that time for Robert Thornton has gone. But again, when you look back at his career, it's glittering. Ooh, this would be interesting. Suljovic kicks off with a max in a must-win leg. Another big visit here, and he's effectively taken the darts. Are we going to a last leg decider? Needs a treble. Doesn't find one. That he's still in a good position, but it just opens the door for Cross to get back in to the leg on his own throw, but needs 2 trebles minimum for me. And again, finds none. Yeah, Neil has, but I don't think Neil ever wants to and will go down the PDC route. Looks like Suljovic is going to send us to a decider, and he would have the darts. And we are level. Suljovic pins a 82. Rob Cross's average is plummeted to 91 in the last couple of legs. He's played really, really well. But the last couple of legs, he's let Suljovic back in from 4-2 and 5-3 up. Suljovic is now favourite. Oh, hello. 180. Back-to-back legs. Mensur Suljovic has kicked off Max. What's happened to Wayne Warren? I've got no idea if Wayne's even still playing. Lovely, lovely guy, Wayne. Phil, do you reckon the PDC would have their sponsor? If they do what? He needs a maximum. About 81 is not enough. Suljovic is in cruise control. To be fair, Dean Reynolds played at Red Dragon Champion of Champions. Struggling a little bit. I tell you what, the last 3 legs, Suljovic has been incredible. $140, not enough. He's still over 100 behind cross. Treble 20 leaves double 18. It's not going to go. Cross just needs to hit and hope. $140. He's done his part, but he's now relying on Mensur Suljovic missing. $20 and tops. He's taking his time. There's the 20 to complete a fabulous comeback. The last 3 legs have been world-class scoring and finishing from Suljovic. But he's missed 2 match darts lifeline for voltage, but this is no gimme. Treble 17 leaves double 16. Is he going to steal it? Rob Cross has also missed 2 match darts. They've both had and missed an opportunity. We get a thumbs up from Rob when he missed. I tell you what, Mensur's taking his time here. He split. Oh, clarity of thought from Mensur Suljovic. Mensur has beaten Rob Cross. Coming up next, is it time to get the party started? Mensur Suljovic was loving that. Just watching things develop here. We've had no handshake between the players yet. In the end, we got one. I think Mensur just got a bit carried away, bless him. No disagreement. They just Mensah got a little bit carried away with celebrations, and then Rob went into his team. They were all fine. Look at him, Mensah, orchestrating the crowd. Go on, Mensah. The Belgian fans love a bit of Mensah Suljovic. Oh, he's gone again. Swissville laughing his head off. Mensah keeps leaving him at the altar. Na 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 na. Mensah's loving it. I tell you what, a Mensah Suljovic revivalry wasn't on my 2025 bingo card. I don't know if it was yours. Was he 53 years old now? He's been playing PDC darts since 2007. When you look at Mensah Suljovic's record, it's actually underrated. Really underrated. People forget Mensah got as high as world number 5. Where is he in the old tour card race? Yeah, Mensah Suljovic, 53 in the world, and at the moment he's in no other TV tournament apart from the Worlds. Honestly, he is one of the nicest men ever. Yeah, you forget Mensah Suljovic, world number 5 at one point. So, time to get the party started though. Peter Wright coming next. No, look, Mensah's just like that all the time. He is one of the most happiest people ever. Yeah, he won the Champions League. And all the way through it, he was like, no, I can't win it. Mensah, you're in the final. No, I can't win it. You can. He's got his world record's not amazing. Last 16. Runner-up at the match plays. 3-time semi-finalist at the Grand Prix. 2-time quarter-finalist at the UK Open. Semi-final at the Grand Slam. Runner-up at the European Championships. Played in the Premier League. Semi-final at the Players' Championship Finals and the Masters. Won the Champions League. Semi-final of the World Series. Obviously, won on the Pro Tour. Won on the European Tour. He's won a World Series event. His record is actually... And pictures are back. So time to get the party started. Morning, Chris. First game, Suljovic came from 5-3 down to beat Rob Cross 6-5, and Mensah played bloody lovely. But now, the number 11 seed, Snakebite, Peter Wright. Right, chat room. Time to guess. 1, what colour Peter Wright's hair is going to be, and 2, what darts is he using? Peter Wright in the afternoon, yeah. Down the pecking order now. Oh, it just looks like silver hair. And was it gold? It's one or the other. Peter up, signing a load of stuff on the walkway. No, I've never been a Guinness fan. How we doing? Sonny, hope you are good. So, what darts is he going to be using? That's the question. So, Peter Wright versus Luke Woodhouse. Has Austria, I wouldn't say a powerhouse, but yeah, Peter looks great, to be fair. How we doing, buddy? Hope you're good. You can tell he's lost a load of weight because that shirt is sitting a lot lower than it should be. So, let's have a look what arrows he is chucking. But, Peter Wright, looking decent. Luke Woodhouse, yeah, probably, yeah. It's a tough game today. Bournemouth are good. A bit of golf and everything, nice. What are they? You didn't get a quick look at that. Jeez. Let's just get Peter back at the board and have a look at the equipment. Alright, just look. He was using the Nitro Flight and Stem with the rainbow. We've seen them before. But Woodhouse has his throw under all kinds of pressure here. Let's get the H2O open. Break of throw, Peter Wright, very, very out of sorts here. Only averaging 59 in leg number 1. You would imagine that those darts might get changed, and might get changed quite quickly. Can someone turn that alarm off? We're trying to stream, please. Woodhouse averaging 106 at the moment. Not changed darts as of yet. Woodhouse looking to go 2-0 up here, and he's on course to do so. '97 is not going to go, but he will return. Yeah, 100%. He's lost. Looks great. But he's still relying on Luke Woodhouse missing here. Tops is pinned Peter Wright, only averaging 69 here. Not good from Snakey. This is what I mean, that Peter Wright defending that European Championship money in a few months. It may be a big ask. Maybe too big. Yeah, look, like I say, the one-off games are still there for Peter. We've seen him do the one-off performances, but it's back-to-back. Peter can only leave 1-2-1. Luke Woodhouse 1-6-7 for a double break. Well, it's on. Treble 19. Would have left the bullseye. But again, this 1-2-1 is now under pressure. And he's made a mess of it. It could be 3-0. Double break incoming. This is huge. And it is. Peter Wright is in a world of trouble. There is 31 points difference in the averages. Luke Woodhouse has a double break of throw, and it is 3-0 to Woody. Yeah, he's in a world of trouble. Looking for answers that I'm not sure he has at the moment. That's the issue. Oh, Jonathan, it's an absolute chasm, you're right. Look, the desire thing, only 180. Only Peter can answer that if the desire is still there. Get the Philadelphia out. I like that. Cream cheese and salmon breakfast bagel. Oh, go on then. That sounded posh, didn't it? It looks like it. He's definitely shifted some timber. Love that, Teresa. Love that. Depends if I'm having a breakfast bagel or like a lunch bagel. Peter Wright busts his score, hits the wrong double. It could be about to be 4-0. Ooh, lifeline for Peter Wright. Luke Woodhouse has missed. This is massive. And he can't take it. He's had a chance and he's missed it. And it is 4-0. This would be some comeback. Unless something big changes, sure. Old Peter Wright, I would say the belief is still there because he can reel off a blitz of legs, but this version, unlikely. He has got a lot of searching to do, Peter Wright. How does he get back to being snakebite? How does he get back to being the player that was winning titles, was world number one for a period? So 72.5 at the moment. Leaves the big fish, but may not get a go. This could be It is 5-0. Someone get the bagel out the toaster. Start adding your fillings. I'm sorry if I've made everyone hungry. No, I don't think he'd ever go to Q school. Cream cheese up. Just race for European Tour. Cut off 4th of September. So needs to make up 15. Oh, I'll tell you what, this could potentially be Peter Wright's last Euro Tour. Oh no, sorry, he's got that next coming up, but he may miss 13 and 14 if Martin Schindler wins this event. Peter Wright is out of the top 16. Bagel might not be served yet. He might be putting the bagel away, everyone. Right, this is the moment. It's going to get one dart. Will it be tops? Can he hit? He can't. Get the bagel back out. Woodhouse, 74. Ooh, made a mess. May only be a dart at the ball. 13 and ball. Bullseye! Peter Wright breathes again. He may not be whitewashed. He isn't. Peter Wright saves his blushes. 1-5. Sorry everyone. Bagels away. No, it's just my opinion. I remember the reason he said that is, or the reason I say that is a few years ago, no, maybe a year ago, when he was almost out of the Euro Tour places, he said he wouldn't go to the qualifiers, which says to me he wouldn't go to Q school. That may have changed, but just by what he said. does Peter Wright want to be scrapping around trying to qualify for events, or just go off and enjoy your legacy? You're a double world champion. You're a match play champion. The only thing missing is the Premier League title from the big three. Let's have a look. So currently, for the rest of this year, Peter is defending £186,000, and job done. Luke Woodhouse does beat Peter Wright, so he's defending £186,000 for the rest of this year. Next year, he's defending £177,000. This year to date, he has won 73,000. Now, 73 would put you on the cusp. Yeah, he would be just outside, but obviously he's still going to win some money. So I think he would be I think he would probably keep it, but then the year after would be a struggle. So, Peter Wright, some soul searching to do. Right, coming up after the break, we've got Dave Chisnall against Leon Webber. You'd expect Chizzy to come through this one. How does it work? So you said he's defending 180k or something like this year. So he's in the Worlds. So the way the tour card race work, or the way he's defending that amount of money. Now, any money he wins goes back on. Does that make sense? So, for instance, he's defending 20 grand. It's easy to use the European Championships. He's defending 125 grand at the European Championships. So at the start of that tournament, 125 grand would come off of his ranking. Now, whatever he wins would then go on. Does that make sense? Dimitri is... So, the rest of this year, Dimitri is defending nothing. He's only defending 47 grand for the rest of this year. However, next year, Dimitri van den Berg is defending 72% of all of his money. He's defending 260 grand next year. next year is huge for Dimitri. Yeah, look, he's got some problems that he needs to sort. No, look, you can't take off what the history has always been there. So we've got about 50 seconds till pictures return. Chizzy has won. We've got how did you enjoy the minnows? I went grins. I thought it was a good game to me. Just from a neutral watching, I thought it was decent. Peter Wright, only a first 9 average of 90. I love the romance of the cup. But we are back for game number 3 of 7. Remember, only 7 games this afternoon. Here comes Weber. Right, Webber is on stage, ready to go. Chizzy up. Yeah, he's up. He's up there. I agree. Yeah, agreed. He's a lovely guy, Dave. I just don't trust the action under pressure. But the Chizzy Rascal is on the stage. No, you're right there. You're right there. Again, not being good enough. I'm not sure on that one. That in terms of mentally, maybe, but in terms of darting ability, he's good enough. But mentally, maybe not. But I also think his change in equipment has not done him any good. Moving to a moulded flight and stem, I don't think suits Dave Chisnall. He has too many darts on the floor with them for me. I think he should go back to the folded, the normal flight and stem. Yeah, look, the moulded flight and stem suits certain throwers, certain ways the dart go in the board. Oh, what is it? That's new. That's new, David. Wait a minute, is that a new dart as well? Hold on, everyone. We need an inspection. Just done a side view as well. 2 seconds. Yeah, the investigation is happening. You're right. I think it's a new. It's definitely a new. Well, I've got some pictures. Let me send them to my phone so we can then dissect the new Chisnall equipment. Right. Where were we? So yeah, they're definitely a new barrel. And he's using a clear... I'm guessing, I don't know, someone else will know. Do Harrows do their own moulded flight and stem system? But he's definitely using a clear one. But this first leg has certainly been scrappy. It's a bit scrappy-do, but Leon Webber takes it. Yeah, I say he's got a new dart and a new flight combo. But Dave Chisnall only averaging 68 at the moment. I suppose I could do... Harrows, darts. Let's have a look. Do they do their own flight and stem combo flights? I might be wrong. I don't think... I don't think Harrows do their own flight and or moulded flight and stem. So I don't know whose he's using. Yeah, look, no, he was with, as James said, he was with Target for a long time. He was one of the first to go to Target when they were making their move early doors. Better leg from Chizzy, but he's still under pressure here. Leon Webber is 2-0 up. and not having to play well. Yes, it's not like the most German name of Bastian Schweinsteiger, is it? Chizzy takes out 116. Is that his way back into this game? It's only a hold of throw. H2O. Very solid, Teresa. Very solid. Yeah, it was tidy from Chizzy. Bastian's no, he was a a very, very good German footballer. Chizzy has missed a chance to break back. And now Webber's going to get two at tops for a 3-1 lead. So Chizzy has work to do here. Work to do for David Chisnall at the moment. It's just a shame he didn't hit one before it. Again, Dave Chisnall. The Euro Tours used to be his playground, didn't they? Where now wins on the Pro Tour and the Euro Tour are hard to come by. Webber looking at 76 for 4-1. Missed opportunity for Webber. This is big for Chisnall. 1 dart at tops. Missed. If this goes, Webber is in dreamland. He will have a 3-leg cushion if he can find double 10. Big, big moments here, and he hits first dart. Dave Chisnall is up against it. Yeah, it's Cedar getting so far. $180 for David Chisnall, but he needs more than that. The 180 only got him back into the leg. He has been poor. Cheers, Dale. Chizzy does break straight back, but still trails by 2. Look, if Chizzy goes to the level that is there, he is a better player than Neil Webber. But at the moment, it's in the trenches. However, 180. The Chizzy Rascal is starting to find it. Yeah, that 180 is based off the Paul Hinks. I think Paul Hinks is one of the easiest ones to replicate. Yeah, my favourite one, Nathan, is when Chizzy lets go of it, realised he snatched it, and then tries to correct it after it's left his hand. I love it. How are we doing, Fraser? Good to have you in, buddy. It's good from Chizzy. $180 Chizzy, oh, hello. Hello. Oh. Either we'll try and do something either in Amsterdam or shortly after Fraser. $180. We'll have a bit of the Hinks. Webber has missed a chance, a big chance for 5-3. All of a sudden, is it going to be 4-all? It will be if the Chizzy Rascal pins tops. Oh, he's missed 2 darts. The Chizzy Rascal is not rascaling. He's upped his average from what was low 80s to nearly, or just a shade under 95 and a half. And it is 5-3. Chizzy missed a golden chance. How are we doing, Jerry? Good to have you in, buddy. Watching with my son, Aidan, on the way to Mayo for the first Irish rankings. Nice. Hope goes well in the Irish rankings. And yeah, I thought Connor and John O'Shea were superb. Like I said, back in the day, Nico and Mason were my 2 favourite players, and I love the fact that I can call them both friends and colleagues. $180. Go on, the Hinks. I do love the George 180 as well, but that's harder to replicate. Double Trouble is the feature that me and Chris Mason do together. Chizzy will want to get this boxed off and then attack the Webber throw. Pins back to within 1. This is the must win leg for David Chisnall. The Chizzy of the Rascal. Is he going to get himself out of a sticky situation? He's going to need some big treble visits here. And Webber is doing everything he needs to here on throw. He's got 6 starts to win it here. Sets up tops brilliantly. Leon Webber to see off Dave Chisnall. Webber, this is your moment. 1 dart and 1 dart only. It's a fabulous result for the German. Dave Chisnall sent packing. What a result. Not if you're a Chizzy fan, obviously. He does keep getting packed. Again, Dave Chisnall, the Pro Tour and the Euro Tour was his home. It's where he thrived. It's where he did all of his damage. Right now, he can't win a game. What? The race for the European Championships. At the moment, Aspinall #1 seed. Where is... Yeah, Dave Chisnall. He is inside the green, but only just. I wouldn't say he was safe by any stretch of the imagination. Littler's not played yet. Plays this evening. Well, is anyone watching the Chelsea game and watching us at the same time? Because is the VAR call the howler that everyone is saying? When I was a kid, 12, 13, I used to have darts players on Facebook. Nice. It is. Fair Teresa. I haven't seen it. I've just had a quick look on Twitter and everyone's saying it's an absolute howler. No, Humphrey's not playing. I wouldn't say anytime soon, but I can see an event in Saudi, a World Series event in Saudi happening, yes. I'm not privy to it beforehand, Jerry. So yeah, I don't know. Look, I'd expect it probably within the next couple of weeks. Sedlacek against Josh Rock coming next. It's not about the it's not about the audience and attending. It's about how much money they're willing to pay. And pictures are returning. Yeah, that's not because of the fans. If there's no alcohol allowed, there's a slight issue. So we are returning Josh Rock, number 14 seed, against Sedlacek. What are we saying, everyone? What are we saying? Yeah, when that was originally first asked, yes. Since then, there is an establishment been opened. The first establishment has been opened and sold product in Saudi Arabia. I think that they know they have to westernise a little to get some events. I'm off the booze and I joined the 100%. It's good. Oh, that would be class, mate. Glad you're off of it, buddy. I don't think that, not that I know of, but look, in the next 5 years, would I be surprised if there was a World Series event in Saudi Arabia? Absolutely not. So, yeah, look, do I think there will be one there in time? 100%. Remember, if you are new here, drop us a like and subscribe. You can tell there A little bit of filling going on here. Putting some of the big averages up. End of the day, money talks, yeah, 100%. Look, I just think that Saudi just want big time sport in their country. Look, we've seen it with boxing. Turki Al-Sheikh has the money to do whatever he wants. So yeah, that's the thing, that you see what they do to sport and so on, and they just want major events and so on in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Swiss Phil on the stage, here we go. Sedlacek will walk first, followed by Rocky Josh Rock. Yeah, they go after Littler, Van Gerwen will be the two you go after for that. Littler probably first choice. So Sedlacek on his way to the stage. Right, what are we saying then? Score predictions, everyone? Sedlacek played well yesterday against Western Lyman. It was a really, really good game. Both played some decent stuff, especially under pressure. The clutch finishing was very good from both of them yesterday. If Sedlacek can produce that again today, Josh Rock is going to be up against it. First time we've seen Josh Rock since the World Series. He skipped the two Pro Tours. Back in action here. Better welcome to the party. The golden bullseye. There's a little gold bullseye within the bullseye. Josh Rock is definitely going to pull a hamstring one day going up those steps. 100%. That hammy's going to go pop. Look, if Sedlacek plays as well as he did yesterday, it'll be a good game. Oh, golden balls. Split or steal. Would you have split or would you have stolen, though? That's the question. Just getting the warm-up darts. And the way Sedlacek has won the ball, so we'll throw first. How many of your golden balls would you split or steal? Split. We are underway. 180 for Josh Rock. 1 million for 3 167s. I like that. To be fair though, even with the max, Josh Rock is only just in front in this tie. Sedlacek. Oh yeah, 100%. If I'm stood there, if I say I'm going to split, I'd split. Go on, hit another to leave double one. Go on, dare ya. Boo! It's been a good leg from Josh Rock. Josh Rock breaks in the opener. 1-0 to Rocky. Sedlacek, not at the level he was yesterday. And Josh Rock has made early progress. He's averaging 113 at the moment. The man from Northern Ireland. Wow. That's like painting the ultimate sob story, isn't it? So someone believes you. Josh Rock is power scoring. Returns here down to 120. Sedlacek could do with another treble. Uses the ball. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Rock made a mess of the finish. Can Sedlacek break back here? He might. He might. He does. We are level. That was the clutch finishing that Sedlacek produced yesterday. I like it. Evil Charlie is menacing. Right now, all of a sudden, this game has just flipped. Sedlacek, 180. Rock needs to respond. At the moment, he's not in the same neighbourhood. Rock back down to a finish. Top of the first. Yeah, look, Sedlacek has been rock solid. Karel Sedlacek. Or Sedlabox, as we like to call him. So, Rock leaves 48. Will he get a go? 86 for Sedlacek. And again, last dart in hand. These little clutch pop finishes are the ones that are doing the damage. They did the damage to Nyman yesterday. The brilliant bullseye to win it. Not much between them at the moment. Rock down to a finish first, but it is on his darts. How low can Sedlacek get this 2-6-1 is the question. Leaves the fish, the big fish. Not going to take it out though. Oh, hello, top. Oh no, he's gone that way. Wowzers, I didn't see that coming. What a finish from Sedlacek. He's gone the aggressive route as well. (3-1), what a finish that is. Josh Rock in a bit of bother here. But he's looking to break straight back here. Sedlacek is knocked down to a finish. So Josh Rock has 6 darts at 181. Josh Rock does break straight back, but he's going to have to find another break of throw because Sedlacek won the ball. So although he's broken back, still needs to go again. But Sedlacek has reacted and reacted strong here. Josh Rock just can't shake him off. He's averaging 101 Rock, but he's still second favourite. Oh, the old 159, Carol. How are you taking this one out? You've hit treble 20. You've hit treble 90. Oh, you can't do it. That's why. But he leaves double 16 for what would be a 4-2 lead. But he's missed his chance, and Rock pays his dues, and he's level at 3-all. Sedlacek will be disappointed. Can Rock find another break of throw? He's going to have to. Big last treble from Sedlacek. Two trebles gets Rock down to a finish. He's going to get a look at the big fish here. But Sedlacek down to a nice little 64, unless it doesn't go. So, to re-establish that lead, he's going to get two, a double 8, one at 4s, pins. At the moment, Josh Rock cannot get in front of Karel Sedlacek. Again, Rock completely bossing this leg on throw. It's gone in the wrong. Sedlacek still not on a finish, not even close. So Rock pins 4-all. We're in a best of 3. But Sedlacek still has the darts. Josh Rock was a big favourite going into this one. How we doing, Malak? I hope you're good, buddy. No, I'm lucky. Where I live, I've got all the major supermarkets around, so I use them all, to be fair. I wouldn't say I've got a set one. I probably use Tesco's and Sainsbury's more, but use them all. Sedlacek down to 108. Josh Rock can't find a treble, can only leave 150. Oh, that's an opportunity missed. It was a great effort at the 150. But for the first time, Sedlacek has missed one of those little pop finishes. Can Josh Rock take the opportunity? Last start, he can. Massive. Josh Rock has found something to punish the Sedlacek miss. Josh Rock looking like he is going to get it done. Just that one mistake from Sedlacek looks as if he's going to be punished. Has he got? As well, this would be a roof raiser. Doesn't go. So Josh Rock, clear darts to win it. 888. 4. Oh my. Is there another twist in the tail? Josh Rock misses 3 clear match darts. Sedlacek. We are going the distance. Josh Rock, what have you done? You've had the match darts. You've missed the match darts. Now, Sedlacek is favourite once more. Punished. Sedlacek doing what Sedlacek does. Now, who holds it together in a decider? Rock or Sedlacek? I think whoever wins this, we're going to get a big celebration. Sedlacek needs a treble here. It's advantage Rock. And carve the chance. So Josh Rock has 6 darts at 210. Oh, disaster. Absolute disaster. He's left a bogey number. Sedlacek, now favourite. 6 to win it. Nothing Josh Rock can do. It's a monumental mistake. Sedlacek should get a dart at the ball. He might get 2 at double 12. 14 and ball. Bullseye. Match start missed for Sedlacek. They've both had a missed match darts now. Rock. 1 dart at double 16. He's missed as well. Josh Rock has had match starts in 2 legs. Sedlacek has had match starts in this leg. And now he's missed a big number. It's all going on at the end of this leg. 5 for double 4. And he's missed again. Karol Sedlacek, your finishing has been immaculate until this moment. The moment to get over the line. And Josh Rock has fallen over the line. They've both had a missed match starts in a dramatic last couple of legs. Sedlacek is gutted. Coming next, Damon Heta against Christian Kist. Oh, let's move. Get some movement in the old legs. Love that, Dow, love that. What's the old Chelsea score? And they still 1 up? 2. At least I've got Cucurella clean sheet by the look of it. For my old FPL team. I had to play my wild card this week. My team was in tatters. Phil, seriously, do you ever get asked for photos in not in shops? That I get asked for the odd selfie at darts events, but not in the shops, no. Josh Rock off of the stage. So Sedlacek departs. Rock up. Look, ultimately, I think the right man won it, but just not in the manner he probably would have wanted to. So who are we saying? Heta or Kist? What are we saying? I'm just looking massively need a haircut, but I'm not booked in until the 11th of September because my barber's away. Phil, in case you never see. No, look, he's one of those players that he's so streaky, but he suffered massively from injury as well over the last years and so on. But he's got ability, there's no question about that. He hit the 9 at the Worlds and so on. Yeah, Kist has bundles of ability. Oh, I've got to say, that's some great shitehousery from Grimsby on their Twitter today. To announce their team today, they've got the guy in the dugout with the tactics board like Amarin had. That's we're getting lockdown curtains feel back. I don't get it, Johnny. It's probably me being thick. How are we doing? Yeah, look, Peter Wright didn't play well at all. So, Josh Rock survives against Sedlacek coming up next. Again, Rock's front 9 average was miles superior to Sedlacek. No, look, we've spoken about this a few times, that the fine Mickey got was deserved. The wording from the DRA was very poor. But they couldn't put the real reason down. Haircut, yes. That mate, I've got it now. Did you like my boy band 90s curtains back in lockdown, Johnny? Bringing back the big M. Rocking the lockdown curtains. I was one of the everyone was saying just shave it off. I was like, nope, not, because everyone was just going for buzz cuts and that one. I'm like, nope. Yeah, but to be fair, my hair was uncomfortable in lockdown. It got that long. What was the... Like I say, how can I word this? He was absolutely smashed. It was more than a few too many. The fact he almost fell off the stage during one of the breaks. Coming down the stairs, he literally fell off. So the fine was correct. The wording, not playing to the best of your ability, was wrong. Correct. Yeah. Yeah, you remember it well, Johnny, as well. Just one of those now that he was. So, like I say, the fine was correct, but the DRA's wording wasn't. So, here we go. I'm not sure, is... Damon Heta has won the ball. So, can Kist produce that? He played well yesterday. Yeah, that's the game, Dal. Yes, Dave. Right, we are underway. We are ready to rock and roll. Mr. Huer, referee in this one. So... and most buys those hats. Yeah, I would say so. Still not sure about the Tash. Slow start from both, I think it's fair to say. Back both down to 204. I love that. It is dedication and loyalty. For double 16 for an early Damon Heta lead and a hold of throw. Tidy. The finishing was good. Look, didn't score amazingly, but tidy on the outer ring. Kist needs to respond and does. 180. Tony, yeah. I think it's great. I think it's great what they do for Movember and so on. But once November's done, get rid. Again, Kist down to a finish here. Heta not in the same streak. Can't leave a finish either. Damon Heta scoring. It's just not there at the moment. Again, just think after all that travelling that they've done, and Damon doesn't miss tournaments, perhaps maybe he should have just skipped the 2 Pro Tours or whatever, just get himself ready, because again, he almost plays too much. And I know that sounds daft, but he never misses anything, Damon. And does that just empty the tank a little bit? He could. Look, I think Chris is rightfully favourite, but would I be surprised if Ratajski won? No. It's a good little 1-2-1 from Damon Heta. Been a weird game so far. They've both had moments, just waiting for it to proper catch light here. It's been bitty. It's been moments of brilliance, but overall it's a little bit scrappy still. Damon still looking for his first max as we head into leg 4. Will Joe Cullen be back? No, I think Joe. Look, there's been moments from Joe, but recently he thought he played really well in the qualifier, and then was steady without being spectacular yesterday. So, yeah, I think so. Missed start to break from Damon Heta. He's had a little chance. But Kist has made a mess. An absolute mess of that. Damon Heta now has a prime break opportunity, and it is 3-1 to the Heat. That was awful from Kist. Let's not try and sugarcoat it. That was awful. Phil, are there any top 10 players you can see dropping out of the top 32 in the next 30 years? Yeah, look, it's hard. Yeah, agreed, it is hard to predict, but look, at some point, I think so much depends on runs on TV and their run at the World Championship. It's so hard. The top 10 at the moment looks quite solid. Josh Rock, 6'5", both had and missed match starts before Rock got over the line. Although Heta broke, Kist is now favourite to break back here. Neither one's scoring power has been there so far. Bullseye, Kist misses. Yeah, I agree. Look, there was more characters back then, and I agree with the point of the lack of characters at the moment. And that's not saying they're not good players, because they all are. But there's a difference between being a good player and just that, and having a personality that everyone knows and can get behind. It is 3-2. Damon Heta has been broken. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. They've got to build themselves, and look, certain players understand what it is to build a persona, build a character, and other players don't get that side of it. But $180. Heta is going to get another break opportunity here. But he's missed it. Will he get another? Yeah, 2-1 up on the 180s at the moment, Alex. It's been a scrappy contest. And Damon Heta does pin in the end. Again, the inconsistencies of Kist. He played well yesterday. Now he's only averaging 83. This is the Jekyll and Hyde version of Christian Kist. Tuning in from Cape Cod. Nice. Good to have you in, Alex. Hope all is well over there. Heta 58 for a 5-2 lead. Damon Heta getting to the final today. He would leapfrog Gerwin Price. Gorgeous summer weather live on it. Nice, good stuff, mate, good stuff. Here, where I am, it is very grey and overcast today. We shall probably have some rain due later. Yeah, we are due rain later, and quite a lot of it by the look of it. Yes, ginger-friendly weather. We love ginger-friendly. Spent a lot of time in Newcastle. I love the tune. Such a good city. Whereabouts do you normally stay when you're in Newcastle? Such great place. Love the tune. Heta can't take advantage, so Kist has 6 to hold and get a leg back. Great setup to leave tops. Probably another leg going on here. Usually the Hilton Justin Van Gaal. Which one? The one north of the river or south of the river? There's one just south of the river by the Tyne Bridge. When I stay in Newcastle, I don't stay too far from there. That's why I ask. Whenever I'm in Newcastle for darts, I always stay in the same hotel. That's all. That one, yeah, cool. I stay at what was Jury's. It's now Leonardo's, south of the bridge, but right by the Millennium Bridge. Damon Heta now to win it, 8-8. And does 6-3. Gets the job done. It's good from Heta. Average just a tad under 94. Solid without being spectacular. No, I just like the hotel there. It's literally on the river. So, like in the morning, I'll come out. I'll come out of the hotel, walk across the Millennium Bridge, down the quayside, under the Tyne Bridge, go for breakfast a little bit further along, and then loop back round. I don't even know if Justin Van Gaal was still playing. I like the Bridge Tavern, nice. Just over the bridge on the quayside, there's loads of nice restaurants and pubs around that area. Yeah, Newcastle, one of my favourite cities in the UK. So I like it all up around that area, York, and then up the coast, Scarborough, Whitby, Saltburn, all the way up, and yeah, Newcastle's lovely. Yeah, I just think he plays too much. But he is through to the next round. Coming up after the break, speaking of Newcastle, it will be Hollywood. Mr. Chris Dobey as he takes on Krzysztof Ratajski. What are we saying then? Ratajski has won the ball, if that makes you... Does Damon... Megan, his wife, does, yeah? So, quick break, and then Dobey, Ratajski should be decent. And then the last game of the session will be Danny Noppert against Dirk van Duijvenbode. Got about 2.5 minutes till we come back. What did the Chelsea score finish? I finished 2-0. Cucurella, clean sheet for my dream team. I'll take that. So then score predictions. Again, Dobey missed the Pro Tour. So he had a little bit of a rest off the back of New Zealand. It'd be interesting to see. We're also getting into manufacturer launch territory. From kind of September onwards, we get the launches from all major manufacturers, so looking forward to seeing what comes out this year. We keep saying it, it's like how do they make things better? How can they improve stuff? It's interesting. Under a minute now till pitch. Oh, I'll tell you what I need to do. I need to find the old Tottenham game. How are we doing, AD? How was last night? A bit disappointed with Richie, but yeah, I think that's just an age thing. Where look, on his day, he's still incredible. Damon's first 904, not too bad. Alright, here we go. What do I want? That one. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it was superb. Example headline, nice. glad you had a good time, buddy. And we are back. Right. Here we go. Ratajski walking down. Some prior results. Yeah, 100%. There's been some good results. There's been some good performances. There's been some poor performances as well. But overall, yeah, it's been good, 80. Phil, off to Whitby next week for a few days, what the wife said. Love that. I love that area. That coastline and that area of the UK is stunning. Ratajski on the stage. So here we go. Now it's time for Hollywood. Here comes Dobey. I still prefer. Wait, just double check. Yeah, I still prefer. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready, baby. Let's get ready, baby. Let's get ready to rumble. Nice down, nice. Yeah, just a beautiful, beautiful area of the UK. Scarbs and Whitby all down there. Got the Spurs game on now as well, which is good. So what are we saying then? The Polish Eagle. Or Hollywood Chris Dobey. Five nice pound the coast. Enjoying that. Whitby is superb. Yeah, it's just like most people wanna, well, like if they move away or want to move somewhere hot, retire to Spain, blah blah. I'd quite happy just retire up there or live up there. Yeah, it's just a great way of life. Interesting to see how Chris starts here. We've often said that he's a little bit too deliberate at times, where I like it when there's a bit more rhythm to his game. See the first one for the Polish Eagle. Strong leg from Ratajski and Dobey to get us off. It's been good. Dobey can't leave a finish, so Ratajski got time on this 1-2-5. Come on, go ball 25 ball. Also as well around that area, Robin Hood Bay is lovely as well. Tops for Ratajski. 1-0 to the Polish Eagle. Comfortable. Oh, 1-0 Bournemouth, great. Treat. Oh, what's taken a massive deflection. Christoph, how are you taking out the R159? Yes, there's I think it's British Open, British Classic 80, I think are there. And Dobey makes it one apiece, tidy. Good recovery after a misplaced first start. But Ratajski is strong here. What a response from Ratajski. Doesn't leave a finish though. That last start should have been in 18s. And missed chance. So Hollywood could break here in leg 3. Going to get 2 at double 16. Pins. Dobey leads. He punishes the mistake. Scarborough was busy for... So, Bridington seemed dead. Interesting. The thing is, Scarborough and Whitby are more commercialised in terms of presence on social media and so on. Dobey the Punisher, yeah, look, he's playing well here. Well, they both are, both averaging over a ton here. It's been good. Just look, 2 treble visit for Ratajski makes this interesting. Could do with another. Finds one. So, Ratajski just asking a few questions. Real out train to my watercrest. Fairs, 80 fairs. Dobey down to 104. So good 140 to get in there. But he's not going to take it out. So Ratajski 82 to break back. He's made a mess. Made a mess of it. No, I think MVG won't play for as long as the likes of Taylor, Anderson have all done. I think MVG will play to 45-ish. Dobey will be disappointed to hand that momentum back. 180. I was just waiting for it on the stream. I may have taken some tips from you, mate, and given up drinking. Yeah, look, I've had a drink for 3 years, 3 months. I just feel better for it. Ratajski needs to respond here because Dobey is threatening another break. 180. Dobey misses 2. The Ratajski 180 got himself the chance here. Ratajski does hold pivotal moments here. I wasn't a massive drinker, a binge drinker, like if you go out and so on. But no, yeah, it was just a choice. I was like, I can't be asked for this anymore. Yeah, it was just a case of I can't be bothered. I don't drink anymore. Coffee and a candle fairs. Yeah, look, it's just one of those ones where, don't get me wrong, in my 20s and so on. Yeah, I used to go out and get smashed with the lads and stuff like that, and we've had great times. But now it's just like, I can't be bothered. No issue at all, Dal. I've never had an issue with booze or anything like that. It's just that I just don't want to do it anymore. Yeah, and I was always lucky. I never got hangovers. I tell you what, Ratajski, from 2-1 down, is on the verge of going 4-2 in front. He's turned the screw on Dobey here. It is 4-2, and Ratajski will have the darts here. Look, Dobey's done little wrong. He's still averaging 103. And where can I watch this tournament in the US? PDC TV, definitely. I'm not sure if it's on Peacock or not, but definitely pdc.tv. Like again, in my younger days, our Sunday League football team, we were lucky. We had the same team, give or take, for 12 seasons we played together before we all got old and couldn't anymore. We just had one rule, was you never not turn up because you're hungover. We didn't care less if someone was still drunk, hanging. It was just not turn up, and everyone bought into that. And we'd turn up in horrific states on a Sunday morning. Yeah, we'd be hanging, but we'd still play. We'd get through 90 minutes. Again, people couldn't afford to do it now, but again, this is going back, like, what did I know, it was 98. So this was like 2000, between 2000 and probably 2010, we used to go out Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and then go back to the pub after football on a Sunday morning. Like every week. Like people couldn't afford to do it now, but it was great. Yeah, seed again, Nick. The seeds are tumbling. Well, that would have been a great rescue from Dobey. But 2 at double 16. And he pins 5-2. Versus that. We used to have this place where I live called Breakers. And on a Thursday night, they used to do decades. So whatever era of music the DJ was playing is how much you paid for a drink. So he'd whack a 60s song in every now and then. So the most you'd ever pay was £2. Was a quid for like the noughties. It was great. So it was like, yeah, 60p, 70p, 80p, 90p or a quid. It was great. It's a massive, massive visit for Ratajski. He is on the verge of sending Hollywood home. .225. Ratajski has minimum 6 at it. What a setup this is. Fabulous. But yeah, the good old days when we could go out. £1 a pint, Thursday Thursdays. Nice. Yeah, that's how we used to go to Breakers on a Thursday night, which was decades. Dal, if you the membership, there's a little bit when you open it up, it tells you what each bit does. I'm not gonna lie, we've been awful at the members only streams, but we're going to be doing some of them shortly. And Dobey. Keeps this one alive. Can Dobey force a way back into this? Ratajski is just starting to stutter a little bit. No, it was a work text, to be fair. Multitasking down, multitasking. Ratajski is going to get another match-winning opportunity here. Uh, I've only got it on in the background. I know we're one down, but I'm not actively watching it. It's just like what's gone on. Right, not a lot. And look back. That's fabulous. Fabulous from Ratajski. He beats Hollywood and sends another seed tumbling. And I tell you what, coming up next, this will be good. World Cup teammates collide. Danny Noppert takes on the Ober genius Dirk van Duijvenbode. Oh, touch, got an assist from Jack Grealish in my fantasy team. Take that. Yeah, Ratajski played lovely. The Polish Eagle is soaring. Remember, everyone, we will be back this evening as well for the evening session. One more game this afternoon, but then the Stars come out to play this evening. We will see in action this evening James Wade against Kim Huybrechts, Ryan Searle against Raymond van Barneveld, Ross Smith against Daryl Gurney, Stephen Bunting against the rockstar Joe Cullen, Luke Littler will take on Dylan Slethen, Michael van Gerwen will take on Gian van Veen, Martin Schindler will take on Mike de Decker, and the Ferret Johnny Clayton will take on Mario van den Bohada this evening. No, it's all good, mate. It's all good. It's all good, my friend. So, quick break and then the World Cup teammates Noppert against Van Duijvenbode. So here we go. Score predictions then. What are you saying? James Wade plays first game this evening. We will be live from 6. So make sure you join us. At least today is going to be finished at a sensible time, so it's not completely charging around like it was yesterday. How we doing, Antoinette? Good to have you in. Crowd in Antwerp has been fabulous. So, I think Dirk might edge this one. I think it will be close, and I think Dirk might edge it. Got about a minute and 40 seconds until we're ready to go again. So, what are we saying then? Who are you backing? Dirk or Danny? Danny or Dirk? What are you saying? $30 to go. Right, pictures are back. We are ready to rock and roll. Here we go, folks. Final game of the session. I hope you're feeling better soon. Ratajski, when you look at the front nine average, bossed it. Hollywood, only one maximum, which is a surprise. Normally, he's a decent scorer, Chris. United winning. Wowzers. What's going on there? Spurs haven't had a shot yet, which is disturbing. To be fair, Daniel, when I used to drink, I was the same. I've never been a. I don't mind a bottle of Corona, but I've never been a pint person. Lorraine, of course, we can give you an update on the matches. Not a problem at all. First up, Mentor Suljovic beat Rob Cross 6-5. Last leg decider. Luke Woodhouse then smashed Peter Wright 6-1. Very, very out of sorts. Peter Wright. Leon Webber then stuns Dave Chisnall. Chizzy not really in the game. Josh Rock, a last leg decider against Karel Sedlacek. They both had and missed match darts. Damon Heta got rid of Christian Kist fairly routinely. And then Christoph Ratajski has just seen off Chris Dobey. And the final game of the session, World Cup teammates collide as Dirk van Duijvenbode takes on Danny Noppert. Do you think Leon Webber can get through the World Championships? Where is he on the old ranking list for the Worlds? Yeah, 100%. He's only £250 outside. So yeah, of course he can. No problems, Ray. No problems at all. Score prediction. Oh, Newcastle will win 3-0. From what I've seen so far, I don't think Leeds are a particularly good team. Look, a lot will become clearer after Monday, after the window shuts. We will have a better idea of where teams are going to finish, but I'm still a great believer of this is all over, by the way. The transfer window should shut before your season starts. But Noppert has won the ball here and will get us underway. I can make a case for both players winning this. I think Dirk has the higher highs, but Noppert is more consistent. Does that make sense? He's got an infection in his hand, I think it was said. But not much between them in the opening visits here. So, Noppert not going to take out the 108. Can Dirk produce fireworks? 150. Noppert has started the better here. Oh, it's on. It's on. Oh my, moments of magic from Dirk van Duijvenbode. Those are the moments that he has in the locker. That is a fabulous, fabulous finish from the Ober genius. Dirk van Duijvenbode has sent out a statement in leg one. Do not be giving me any opportunities, because I'm going to shake, rattle and roll. Dirk in full flow. It's poetry in motion. Not going to take out the 1-3-5, but it's certainly going to set it up. It would be good. I'd love that. It's not going to happen, but I'd love the Premier League to go to 12 to start with, but then players get eliminated as weeks go on. Now the old 159, Danny. Talk us through it. Where's your first start going? Dirk's already missed once. It doesn't miss again. 2-0 to the Aubergenius. Get the eggplants out. What has Danny got in the locker? Danny just needs to find more two treble visits. At the moment, this is where the game is getting away. But Dirk's two treble visits have been much better than Danny Noppert's. Going to need a rescue job, Noppert, and he can't find one. Dirk, 80. $20 and tops. For a oh, he's had a bang. Let's have a look. Has he clattered into the other dart? Noppert, tops to rescue. He does. Let's have a look. What does this dart hit on Dirk's visit? Because that's a big moment. Oh no, he's over-pitched it. So dart one was awful. For a tops hitter, it's right in the middle of the bed. So you risk going low, dragging it into the treble. Go high, risk a deflection. Been a good response from that from Dirk though. $170, the big fish. Dirk leaves, double 16. Oh my, this would be, what was I needed another one to leave tops. So Dirk will return. Big moment here. And he can't hit it. So Dirk had darts for 3-0. Couldn't take it. He's had darts for 3-1. Couldn't take it. And now all of a sudden, he's 2-2. Danny Noppert is back in this. Dirk will be livid with himself. Right now, Noppert is on the ascendancy. Even the 180 from Dirk doesn't really do him any favours. Oh my, Danny Noppert, that is world class. Treble 19, tops. And he leads, it's 3 legs on the spin for the freeze. Dirk will be shell-shocked. Right on cue, here's the rain. Dirk needs to, you see he's getting frustrated with himself. He knows he should be in front. He's missed multiple chances. Noppert, we call it wading. Can't do it again. Will he go for... Suddenly will return Dirk to level it up at 3-all. Possibly 80, possibly, yeah. It is 3-3. Look, when Dirk's in the groove, he is massively outscoring Danny Noppert. But it's being consistent with it. You can see he's just getting frustrated with himself. It's not going his way at the moment. Again, Danny's just solid, isn't he? Just plays at that level. That if someone plays well, they will normally beat Danny. But if you don't, if you drop below a level, Noppert punishes you. $180. Dirk is threatening another break here. He's down to a finish first. He's going to get a look at the 128. Treble 20 ball. Not going to go. So, Noppert, 120 to lead again. Two at tops for a 4-3 lead. And Dirk is back in front. Break of throw. This time cannot let it slip. No treble though. Opens the door once more. And Noppert has piled the pressure back on something he's so good with. 180. What a time for his first. And he is down to a finish first. Dirk was brilliant to break. However, Noppert has responded in kind. It's been superb. Like I say, he is such a tough customer to break, Danny Noppert. So resilient, mentally strong. No, James, only 7 games this afternoon. Because of Gezi pulling out, they've bumped Ross Smith up to this evening. So Noppert for 4-all. Level. Makes me laugh. Even with a game less, we're going to finish on time. Just out of interest, how would you feel if you were a ticket holder, knowing that they've robbed one of your games to bump up to the evening session, so you get a game less, but the people that have bought a ticket in the evening don't? Would you have the ump, or are you good with it? I'm just intrigued. But once again, Danny Noppert is favourite. He had the darts already. And he's in, this needs a treble here. So I just look, it doesn't worry me. I just wondered if you were a ticket holder, how would you feel about it? It's a great setup from Danny Noppert. Danny Noppert is one away from defeating Dirk. Has this one got one more spin? Looks as if we are going the distance. Flash score must be wrong. What is that, Jones? Oh yeah, 100%. The T's and C's always say line up and schedule are subject to change. So I just need to show, just taking a picture for Gob a second. Dirk has missed. Is Danny going to punish? And he has. Danny Noppert has beaten Dirk van Duijvenbode. Like we said, the flashier moments came from Dirk. The eye-catching stuff was from Dirk. But in the meat of battle, Danny did the bits that he needed to do. The freeze is into the final day. Danny Noppert doing Danny Noppert things. You guys have been superb this afternoon. Remember, we will be back in just a little over 2 hours. Set a reminder, 6 p.m. for a bumper evening session. Van Gerwen, Littler, all in action. So make sure you join us here at Online Darts. But enjoy your few hours off. I've been Phil Bars, and we'll see you all in 2 hours' time.